Greetings, my dear adventurers. Our winter break is almost over, I guess. Um, as you can all see, our lovely Kamigetsu or Sendo will not be joining us today. Next session he'll be there again. Today we have again Chet as Serpentis,
Greetings.
Quantum as Titus,
What do you do?
and Spicy as Yuulthath.
Hello there.
We had our last session a while ago, so I'll recap a little bit. Now, after Yuulthath just villainy touched the goop, he got consumed by it, and after a little wrestle between Titus and Serpentis, both of them got consumed as well. What is now happening is that all of you cannot really see anything. It's a pretty you are still like covered in the goop, but it appears to be only like a blindfold of goop. And you do like sense a little bit of warmth, like a fire or something.
Well, we are stuck. What is going on?
You all can hear each other.
I have no clue. I just thought I would examine this shit, but it seems just touching it was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. We did learn from your example.
Yep. How did you get in here though?
His fault.
Titus.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my bad connection is good. Okay.
No worries, no worries. Yuulthath was asking how you all got in here. Serpentis said that it's your fault.
Yuulthath, he didn't want to go in, and he dragged me with me. So, yeah, great friend you have here.
Oh my god. I should have expected as much. Well, can you guys move at
We do go
all?
way back.
It appears that the goop is only around your eyes, so you are free to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and remove it from my eyes.
How?
Just if it's like imagining that it's on my face, I'm gonna try and wipe.
Well,
Try and wipe and
it is
gone.
okay. Um,
That was beautiful.
hi, Chet.
I'm gonna try and wipe my face. Can I do that?
Yes, of course. As you wipe your face, it is a bit sticky onto your eyes. Like your eyes are shut and the goop is like around it. And as you like move it aside, like at least one or two hairs of your whimpers just got ripped out.
My what?
Your eyes on the little hairlies there, you know? In German, it's
Oh,
Wimpern.
well,
I don't.
this one is very much in pain. It's gonna take a while to grow that one back.
Okay,
Uh,
so you can see now, right?
yes, he can. What do you know? What you notice is that there is actually an entire dining table not made out of goop. It's made out of wood. There's just like a little like tavern or like eating hall, and it's just like dripping a little bit of goop. There's even a fireplace and there's some candles on like a chandelier and on the table. Looks really fancy. Probably the fanciest table you sat at.
It seems we've been invited to dinner. Yuulthath, come here. And then I try and wipe Yuulthath's face as well.
Okay, he is to your right, so yes, you can reach him. And you just like he wipes the goop off your face, and you made out of scales. There is no hair to be ripped out of, so you're pretty much fine.
Perfect.
You do now notice the same thing.
Is there anyone around here?
You are now sitting like on one length of a table, like 3 chairs, and there is one chair on the other side, but it is empty.
Hmm.
Are there any
Maybe that.
doors around here?
No.
Titus, come over here. I'm gonna wipe that goop off your face.
Actually, a little piece of your eyebrow got ripped out of Titus.
Okay.
Just taking it like a champ.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Wait. Are we sitting on like chairs then?
Yes, on very fancy chairs, wooden chairs with like a back that is higher than Yuulthath.
Oh wow. I would like to look under the table and see if there's anything there.
There is some more goop on the underside of the table.
Oh. Mm.
So, Yuulthath, you mentioned that you've seen this goop before.
Yes. Let's just say the last encounter I had with the scoop was not very pleasant. I almost died. And so did Kami. Speaking of Kami, where the fuck is he?
Not next to you all.
Okay.
Well, looks like he's dead.
I
Come,
blame
we
the
go find new
half-elf.
place. What now?
I blame the half-elf.
If we can blame anybody. But unfortunately, it seems that our ally is gone. So we might as well try and find a way to get out of here.
Sorry, our ally?
Can you repeat that?
He said our ally.
Our ally?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
No, 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 no. My ally. Because when you said our, that would imply that me and you are also allies.
Hey
Eh,
guys.
potato, potato. This one truly does not care. Come, we must find out a way out of here. Or if you want, you can stay here and die.
On
Either way, this one is unaffected.
on the other side of the table, there's a little bit goop coming from under the table, and it's like pushing a bell towards you all until the goop just disappears under the table again.
Is there a window here?
No,
Is there a
Mm,
door?
no. There
why
appears to
would
be no entrance or exit from this room.
Is there anything else in this room except like this table and the goop and
I mean,
the
there is some like eating utensils and dining stuff, you know. It is a very pretty table, and there is the bell now that is now closer to all of you.
We have our
So,
equipment with us.
Yes.
so since there's clearly no exit or entrance, who wants to ring the bell?
Eh,
I'm
sure.
not going to do that.
I cast
I
Mage
already
Hand and
did
ring the
something
bell.
Of course. As the mage hand just ding, you notice that the goop is there's pieces of goop that drop from the ceiling, and they are forming a door now, and the door became made out of like a stone arc and a wooden door, and there's just someone coming out of it. He appears to be very well dressed, golden armor pieces, small armor pieces. He's not very like in a complete armor. There's a green cape coming out of him, and some that appears to be a crown of some sorts with 2 horns in front. Greetings, my dear guests. As he sits down at the table in this chair in front of you, and the door behind him like disappears into goop again.
I'm not supposed to be here.
I do very well think that you are supposed to be here.
And why do you think that?
I mean, as a follower of Horus, I wanna meet you as well. He
Can
appears
you
to
meet
be.
me? Like,
He just reaches out his hand, and just a wine glass appears from it, and he sips a little bit.
well,
I,
can we do this meeting back in the throne room? In the room I was supposed to be guarding.
I do imagine that Set will not be needing guidance right now.
Why?
It appears that he's not causing any trouble, is he?
I'm still supposed to guard it. That's a god's job.
I mean, yes. But right now you're here.
why are we here, if this one may ask?
Uh, my dear father wanted to meet all of you. I already brought him one of you people.
When you
Oh,
say meat, do you mean consume, kill? What do you mean exactly?
He wants to get to know you so he can give you a mission that he thinks worth of your time.
Hmm. And what
work
is the
for us.
reward for this mission?
Um, Probably gratitude of gods and also probably a godly weapon.
Can
Like,
that weapon be a way
How
out of
strong,
here?
how strong is this weapon?
Depending on how well you do your job.
What's
And
the job?
That's what he didn't tell me. That's why he wants to meet you.
also, is it like one weapon for the entire group?
I am uncertain. He told me he'll probably give you weapon. He only speaks in singletons. Like everything he says in one. He has two crows with him and says crow.
Oh,
Wait, two crows. Uh, are you talking about Odin?
Who else?
Uh,
oh.
Odin?
okay, guys. Real talk. Let's just
Hmm.
do what he says. I don't wanna anger Odin.
Honestly,
Sure.
same.
Oh wait,
Is
Yuulthath. This
Hmm.
Odin person. He might be connected to the Heimdall person the other god told me of, which is connected to the Yggdrasil. Which means we might be able to get out of here.
Yeah, I
Right?
cannot give you access to the Bifrost. Heimdall would not necessarily enjoy that. I could give you access to Yggdrasil though. You have to traverse it, but that should not be a problem.
Can we get out through Yggdrasil?
Of course. This place is connected to Yggdrasil, so is our home.
Lead the way.
Alright.
What? Your-
Now, do you accept that you will meet Odin?
Yes,
Deal.
I do.
A member of
He,
House Virul
he,
always keeps their debts.
Sorry to interrupt, but what of our friend?
he's already meeting my father, so it's just you people that need to get to him. Plus, I also had
You
to make a way that you all don't go to Midgard.
Fair enough.
are we sure this isn't a trick? Because no offense, but you are the god of mischief.
I know, I know. I was so obsessed of meeting you as well. That's why I'm here. You probably would have sent out like Ratatushka, but I wanted to do it, so I'm here. Now, you already said you'd accept, so reach into my hand. He just reaches out his hand and there's just a a puff of green smoke, like a green cloud, and he just says, "Reach into it."
I reach into it.
Broken man, you first.
Fantasy just into it, alright.
As you
I reach
reach,
into it.
who reaches into it now?
Me.
Okay. As Serpentis, your hand, like you could put your entire hand into the like cloud, as you like feel a stone. That's the only thing you feel. Yeah, that's it. Get it.
You've got some very hard stones, my friend.
I like you.
Really,
He just looks
God.
at you, smiles, and says, "I like you."
This one
really.
likes this one as well.
You
This one likes
now
this one as well.
have a rune stone, like a stone where a Nordic rune is engraved into it. You now have access to Yggdrasil.
Good. And I try to teleport out of here.
You have to have a door, an Yggdrasil door with you, like to go to one.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this in my pocket for now.
Yes. Now, I imagine that you all wake up. Oh, and last thing, I didn't tell Hades. Bye. As he just disappears. And
And
you
that's where
all.
the mystery comes.
I
Mhm.
mean, did you really think he would just give you access? As you
I
all
was hoping.
just wake up next to the little piece of goop, and you see the little piece of goop just retracts into the wall.
Well,
Ah,
that was interesting. Uh, you guys can go escape, and I guess I'll stay here.
um, there's only one problem we still have, which is
Yes.
how the fuck are we gonna get past Hades?
Honestly, sounds like an issue, not an issue.
So
Uh,
once again, paladins are not useful. Come, Yuulthath, we'll find a way past.
Cheers.
Just see
Cheers.
around.
As you leave him alone, Titus, you notice your Eye of Horus is glowing, which you recognize as being Horus calling you.
I answer.
You see, like inside the eye, there's just a Horus like looking through. You can see like the actual eye of Horus.
Good day,
As
sir.
I want to see. Let me see. He wants to see, my friend. His eye is on your hand.
Serpentis
Oh,
down.
I turn my hand around to face my face.
Now, Titus, at our
Mm-hmm.
very beginning, I think I told you two sides of a coin, and you have to work on one side to improve the other.
Yeah.
Now, I know I task you with guard to guard this, but Ra seems to have advanced the sealing, like the seal against the gods through Anubis. That's why he was here, apparently. So he told me that you are allowed to leave. If you wish to guard this place more, you are allowed to. But for your sake, I would say work on your personality side of coin.
Mm, mm. Yes, sir.
You may not enjoy it, but believe me, I see greater things.
I do have one thing to say though.
And that
Um,
is
it's info on the people that came.
okay.
So that half elf was talking about killing gods.
That is no new information. We have Hypnos on our side, Dream Incarnate. He can look into people's dreams, so we know when people try to do mischief.
Gotcha.
But in terms of your friends, I do not see them as a threat necessarily.
Only the one is my friend.
As your acquaintances, I do
Yes.
not see them as a threat. If you
True.
wish to look into them becoming a threat, then there's just another reason of following them, isn't there?
I suppose. All right.
We'll talk
I
again.
get that. Cool, cool.
The glowing
And,
disappears. He noticed that he was not so happy because he did not say may Ra be with you.
Okay. Someone's cranky. Yuulthath, wait up. I'm coming with.
Wait, why now? I thought we were rid of you.
I'm accompanying Yuulthath, you know, the only decent person between the two of you.
Could you repeat that?
I'm accompanying Yuulthath, the only decent person between the two of you.
Try not to attract any unnecessary attention, Paladin. This one does not need the attention from people.
The gods don't have a problem with me, but you two will stick out. So I should be saying that to you guys.
This one can handle not being seen by some people.
By the gods, good luck.
It would be an interesting challenge hiding from them.
You are now in front of the Hall of Hades.
Okay, guys,
Oh,
let's be
half
quiet.
I
the
begin
plan?
hiding.
You're just
I
in
hide as
front
well.
of it. No one can see you.
I just stand there. I just stand there and shake my
I
head.
just see like Titus in front of like the archway towards the Hall of Hades, and then just both of you just dash towards each edge of it.
Can I look inside and see who's in there?
Of course, I want you to roll a perception check for that though.
Perception, eh? 16.
16. You notice there's the Hellhound Cerberus, of course. He's very difficult to oversee.
Yeah.
Then you see there's like a few thrones on the side, and there's Persephone and Hades, and there's an empty one next to them right now.
Okay. I will distract them, I guess, since they know me. You two, I guess, try to hide from the gods.
Well, we do
I
have
do
to get
just
to.
that.
We do have to get to one of the doors.
Yes, on the other side, that's what Serpentis noticed, I think, last session. On the other
Yeah.
side, there is what also you know, Titus, because you entered from there. They are the entryways to hell. So
I
there
try
is.
sneaking around them.
Is that the plan, guys? I'll distract them. You guys do your thing. Then I'll find a way to follow up afterwards.
Can I look for a path that I can use to stealthily get to one of the doors? Or like to the door we need to go to?
Sure, roll. I would more say investigation on that side, to be honest.
Maybe inside.
No, inside is against people.
13.
13. You do notice that there's no real like way. There are pillars, but you think that it's just way too dangerous to go from pillar to pillar. So there is no real way around it. You can definitely try dashing from pillar to pillar, but you do think that that's just a bad idea overall, because they are pretty separated.
Can I ask, if Titus distracts them, would that be enough for us to just move from pillar to pillar?
I mean, the pillars are going from like the door towards all the way behind them and then towards the other side.
Oh,
Meaning
Okay.
you have to get pretty close to them and also not get noticed.
Can
hmm.
I climb and jump from pillar to pillar? Like, how big are they?
This hall is like ginormous.
The gods are like twice our, 3 times our size.
Yes, Hades necessarily is approximately almost 4 times the size of Yuulthath.
Oh wow. That
Persephone is just
Okay.
barely taller than Yuulthath because she chooses to be that height.
In that case, this one has plan. You get them to come outside, and we sneak inside.
And how would I do that?
Get them to believe there is a crisis that requires their attention. Very simple.
Oh my god, Seth escaped.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Because if they find out that there's no crisis, then I'm gonna be in shit.
Sneak out with us. Simple.
Mm, I'm not
Yeah,
sure if I'm not sure if we want to get gods against us,
yeah.
especially the Lord of Hell. Um, hmm.
Wait, hold on. Uh, Persephone does know that you guys are escapees, so I could just tell her that I'm returning you guys to the prison.
But that's not the way towards the prison.
Yeah, that's the problem. We could
I got
just.
So
lost.
confused.
I got lost.
Mm,
We could just be upfront and say Odin sending us on a mission. It is true, and I doubt they'd fuck with Odin.
Sure, we can try that.
yeah, we can try.
You guys
But then,
don't seem too sure.
uh, I mean,
Okay.
the problem still is that we're escapees, and that's the boss of this prison. That fact does not change.
Well,
Wait, this
technically,
one has
so
another
that
idea.
they're plane of
We tell
existence.
him we tell him this is us trying to get redemption. From Odin, of course.
Nice one. Yeah, that'll definitely work against the god of hell.
Yeah,
As you
definitely.
all just talk, suddenly notice that there's a fourth person standing all next to you, just listening. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Greetings,
hello.
mister.
Um,
Guten Tag. Um, um, I. Oh, sorry. Kommentar. Uh, uh, what is. He talked in Draconic, just say.
ähm,
What was
kann
the
ich
word?
Ihnen, kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Ah, Hallo in Koman.
Hello.
Ah, hello. So stupid. Hello. uh, what are you
Who are
people
you?
looking for? You notice it's a like a pretty modern suit that he's wearing. You notice on his chest there is an emblem of what appears to be a horn of a unicorn.
And who might you be?
Oh, Name ist Matthias.
His name is Matthias.
Greetings, Matthias. This is Serpentis. This is Yuulthath. And this is I Don't Care.
His name's Titus.
So we're looking for.
We look for this thing, and I take out the rock that Loki gave us. We need to speak with Odin, is his name?
But you notice that you are all
Hey,
dead souls.
Yes,
except for
that is why we brought Paladin here. He is supposed to speak with you, so we make it past.
You have Hades has to give you your bodies back so you can exit this realm.
yeah. Actually, I'm thinking about it now that we have the. I'm looking at the stone, and since it is Odin's, even though Loki, the asshole, didn't, tell Hades, if we show him the stone, it should be enough, right?
I do imagine that that will not be uh, foil, um, but because your souls are what are you right now? He points at Serpentis and Yuulthath. You're not physical.
Yeah.
Then just give us new bodies and problem solved.
I don't have bodies with me. That's what Hades' job is.
Hmm.
If he sees you worth of not being in hell anymore, he'll give you your bodies back, and but that would
Why
mean
did you guys have to die?
Dude, I was stabbed. I was stabbed in the sleep. Okay, leave me alone.
Why did you guys die?
This one was punished for failing us a mission. Well, not failing, but
God.
doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. The wrong person, basically.
My village just got scared of me and just killed me in my sleep.
Why
Like,
did you guys die?
now I do imagine that this is not going forward. Um, this how to escape is through cord, the cord of you know, uh, getting
good.
redemption.
Yeah.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
could always
Yeah, we
hear
can
you.
hear you. Oh, I think he speaks of the trial that you guys were in before you met this one.
Now that is just the other way of doing it, but it could also just be done in front of Hades.
Ah, then let us do that.
Do you have a
I
lawyer?
woke up.
We do
Ah,
not. Which is the problem?
thank you for cutting me off before I could say I woke up to
you,
Hades.
you
That was
turned
funny.
around and he just, do you have a lawyer?
No, but I do have someone who can vouch for me.
and
Who's that?
But first, can you and me, Mr. Big Guy, speak privately? I do not want, specifically Yuulthath this time, to hear me.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold on.
what?
Yuulthath, I think it's obvious he's trying to pull something.
Um. Yeah.
What's if we're all in this together, then what's so private that you have to speak to him alone?
Well, look at this. If it fails, we remain here. If it succeeds, Yuulthath and I can leave.
I mean, this
Well,
living soul is not the problem. He could just probably walk past Hades. It's you two that could not, even if you got past Hades, you would not be able to go through the door.
So this was the trick that low-key person was doing. He knew I wouldn't be able to get through here.
maybe
Smart.
since it also involves Yuulthath, do you want to let him in on your plan?
Remain on my what? Come again?
Okay, fine. Here's the plan, Yuulthath. You tell him, as in Hades, how good this one is. Then this one tells Hades how good you are.
Mm,
I mean, if you would tell me your sins,
huh.
I could probably just do Rechtsanwalt, lawyer stuff.
Ah, in that
Huh.
case, this one's sin is, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Uh, stupid,
Oh,
ugly, annoying.
I do not
Honestly,
think you would know
they're
his
like lips.
sins, I'm gonna be honest.
he's
I don't know.
killing about 1, 2, 3. I stopped counting after 30. I apologize. This one apologizes.
Murder.
I stopped counting.
It,
Yes.
he's in here because of murder. I'm in here because of my mistress. Which is ironic.
Okay, that
But yeah,
probably mean that you're pretty easy. The 30 plus mod is not well. I can see what I can do. I've been prosecuting a lot with Dead Souls.
Oh, just to add on to the half elf, he tried to attack me earlier. A paladin of horrors.
You wanted me to touch a
Whatever
strange liquid on the floor.
happens, whatever happens during their punishment in the Underworld does not matter.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, they are.
Question.
Yeah, yes.
This one is wondering if this one can get a person who he has killed in the past to say he is good person, then can this one move past? Would that be a good thing?
I mean, if you made up with but that would mean that another one of your kills would be close by, because I cannot
Yeah, that
get
would be
someone from the
dangerous.
prison. That's not in my power.
Never mind then. This one will wait for that.
Sure. Uh, we could start. It's not that difficult. Just have to go in and say that I'm your defendant.
Sure, let us begin.
Sure.
alright.
You just
Wait,
see mm,
hold on. What do you get out of this?
me. I'm just
Yeah,
I was created to do this sort of stuff.
I'm
Uh,
sorry.
I was purely made to defend Dead Souls.
hmm, that's a pretty hefty job. Um,
I mean, surely, yes, a lot of Dead Souls don't get that
Uh,
opportunity.
sorry. Can you repeat that? I like
He
that.
was made
You're good at this,
to
correct?
defend the Dead Souls.
Oh, jeez.
In that case, let us do it then.
Uh, for certain. As you all walk in, you notice that Persephone notices you all first, and is just really confused that you all are now here.
Okay.
And there's another
Sorry.
one.
Can
Next
you?
one is just Cerberus, who's looking at you all angry with all three heads.
James.
Mhm.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you
He was
repeat that?
purely made to defend Dead Souls,
Oh, I see.
and now you all entered the hall. And Hades just appears to be looking into a scroll, like a spell scroll or something similar like that.
I woke up and I bow down.
I bow down as well.
You hear Persephone going, um, there appear to be some souls wanting to talk to you. As he puts scrolls he rolls the scroll up and he puts it down to the empty throne next to him. How am I of service?
I move to the side.
Um,
They they are the damned, sir.
I stay standing. Greetings.
Serpentis Virul, sin, murder. How am I of service?
This one requires redemption or a court case. This one is this one's lawyer.
Yuulthath Bhaxan.
I am here for redemption as well. I'm here to get a case. My lawyer is Matthias.
He puts one finger that is like your entire arm big, just puts one finger towards you, and he like taps you on your forehead as you just suddenly feel like you have like muscles again and like flesh. I do not think it is worth discussing a court case with such as your sin, because myself I do not see this as a sin. Being able to escape this prison and also making your way up here with no harm is truly a miraculous task.
I thank you for your kind words, sir.
What about this one?
But my wife, Persephone, wanted to have a word with you. If you would speak with her under four eyes, that would be appreciated.
Of course.
As she guides you out the hall again, towards a more private area.
Okay.
We'll continue with you a bit later.
Mhm.
My dear Lord Hades, I am here to defend this kind fella, I think you called him Serpentis Virul, on his case of his sin murder. Farewell. Very well, Matthias. You shall. As he claps his hands, and just I'm gonna get over with it. It is a Phoenix Wright reference. It is also a Phoenix Wright courtroom.
Perfect.
With
Perfect.
you see Hades as a judge, and you see just suddenly you see that Titus is now on the prosecutor side, and
I
you
smile. I
with
smile.
Matthias are on the defendant side. I do
I smile.
imagine you, as a follower of Horus, will be probably able to prosecute pretty well.
I thank you for your great ideals, sir. I will I will attempt my best to prosecute this damned soul.
Yes, I will also give you a little bit of help. As he snaps his fingers, you feel your anger towards Serpentis just grow even deeper.
However that may turn out.
Then let us
Yeah.
begin. Like you see a hammer made like with the sides representing skulls made out of metal, as he just punches it down. Court session begin. Prosecution, please state his sin.
Murder.
Exact murder of exactly 341 souls.
Jesus Christ.
Holy.
Hey, it is there. I choose to stay silent.
He just like
Wait,
the
how many
moment
was
you
that?
started speaking, Matthias just looked around and just no, please. You also notice that in the like a whole lot of like undeads and like followers of Hades are just now in like a podium watching over you. I
No.
think we should call our witnesses. As he claps his hand, you just now see probably a lot of familiar faces. As you notice that these are all that you killed, which are 340 people right now in the audience.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
like
somebody.
uh sir, the
Yes.
prosecution would like to call up the first witness or any one of them, I guess, since there are a lot.
Indeed. As he snaps his fingers, you see what looks like a female that looks a little bit on the like sexual business side of things.
Good day, ma'am. How are you?
Good day. I was just. How am I got here? I think that is not important. How can I help, I guess?
We are currently in the middle of a court case deciding the fate of the damned Serpentis. Do you know him?
I don't think I've ever seen him in my life. I'm sorry.
This man, you've never seen him.
No,
Keep in mind, you are in the prisons of Hades.
no. Actually, there's no proof of that she was there.
Oh,
Listen, boy.
I am really sorry that I cannot help. I
uh,
have not seen this man in
uh,
my life.
all right. Do you know how you died?
As far as I was told that I got stabbed multiple times in the heart. That's also the last memory I had, like getting stabbed in the middle of the street.
You killed her in the middle of the street? What the fuck? Uh,
You can't
well,
prove that.
this man is the culprit who killed you.
Um,
But seeing as how you don't know anything about him, I guess we'll move over to the next witness.
not as sorry. I have my turn also, my dear fellow. Matthias said that. And Matthias stands up, and
The prosecution would like to call the next witness.
the defendant is now doing his stuff. Quantum has internet problems again.
Sorry?
Internet problems, I guess? Question mark?
You said it's the defendant's turn.
Yeah. Uh, a lot
Okay,
of technical issues. The
can you hear
defendant
me?
is, yes, the defendant's turn, my
Okay,
friend.
okay,
You
got it.
cannot just keep calling witnesses.
My
As
bad.
Matthias, as a
That's fine.
representative of the House Unicorn, I wanna first tell that that woman has no idea who this is, and just so we can, I probably spare a lot of time. I want people who can even recognize this man's face to raise their hand. And you just notice that there's approximately probably like 10 people that raise their hands right now. So, as we can see, how is a man supposed to kill so many people without even getting seen by any of them in their last moments?
I raised my hand. Uh, Hades, just because, what you go? Just because, they haven't seen him, it doesn't mean that he hasn't killed them. Many deaths occur without the of victim knowing who the killer was.
But I also want to notice that a lot of people get visions after the afterlife of their previous life from other perspectives, meaning that they could very well have seen them in one of their afterlife dreams.
That may be the case, however, weren't all these people called here because he is the killer? We and also you hit it yourself. He's killed approximately what 300 and something people.
Hades is just listening. He's not saying anything, and that very well be true, but it could also be a false accusation. Allah,
How so?
how fate works in our world, which you might not even know, is that the goddess weaver and a lot of other weavers of fate decide how they end up in the afterlife. Now, this man may seem shady, so they decided, let's give him a backstory fitting of his cunning demeanor. But just because he speaks in a noble way does not mean that he is a noble killer.
I smile under my mask.
You're Hades, I do believe in fact that he is the killer, as he does tend to have weird tendencies. Also, I myself was almost a victim of his attack.
But you are very much alive.
I mean, yes, that's why I said almost a victim.
And you would say that you have not killed someone?
Uh, the the prosecution rests.
The defendant would like to call the witness. Yuulthath Bhaxan. As the Hades just looks over. You certain he's very busy right now? I am certain that this will probably put the rest of the case to still. Very well, let's do this quick. Persephone was busy. As Yuulthath, you just noticed that you are now in like the witness stand.
Whoa.
You now notice that Titus appears to be on the prosecution.
Why are you Why?
Yuulthath,
Yes.
side with me, please.
He shall not side with any one of you two. He shall just tell the truth. You
That's what I meant.
you see him reach down to you as he just touches your back, and you feel like some water is like entering your like digesting system. You are now inflicted with the healing fountain of the Paradise Islands, and also the Serum of Truth, therefore. So Yuulthath, you are unable to lie, okay?
Okay.
Very well, defendant, you shall answer your questions. Yuulthath Bhaxan,
Yeah.
my defendant, Serpentis, tell him how, like, how kind this man, what he has done for your team.
Well, he has in fact helped us. He has helped us with combat. He has helped us with gathering information. I do not seem to remember a lot. We have not met that long ago, to be fair, so that is that is pretty much everything I can say right now. He's very good at gathering information and has helped us with combat
And
where we needed it.
and how did this meeting occur?
We were in the end fighting in Scrap City. We he tried to defend the city while we tried to get to a certain old lady's house. And on the way, we just happened to have the same opponent.
And there you have it. Dear Lord Hades, my defendant Serpentis was defending Scrap City from the evil witch's smoke. What do you have to say, Titus?
I stand up. Yuulthath, would you consider him a friend?
I would not directly consider him a friend. I would consider him an ally. But to be a friend, I would need to know him a bit longer than a couple days.
And what do you know about him?
I do know that he is He's a schemer. He knows what he's doing very much, I believe. Also he is he can be a kind soul to the people that deserve it, or he seems that that they deserve it, yeah, that's pretty much what I can tell.
In your experience, wouldn't you say combat expertise and gathering information is the true markings of a thief?
A thief, I think, wouldn't exactly have combat experience. Combat experience would be more like something for assassins and the like.
Exactly.
And
Now, are you aware that he is accused of killing over 300 people?
I am aware of that fact. I mean,
Now, would you say the man who killed 300 people is the same man who's, yeah,
who is what? Come again?
the the same man who would help you guys without any, sort of, would you say the man who's accused of killing over 300 people would help you without any endgame? Did you ever stop to wonder why he was defending the city?
I have not yet thought about why he would defend the city, no.
because he
Am
has
I
a
lagging?
kind soul after all. Because,
Oh,
as we can see, he was just. Okay, let's wait for prosecution. I was so close of just screaming objection, I'm gonna be honest.
Object! Oh, fuck.
Do you know the reference I'm doing with Matthias?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good.
I talked with him about it, and he said, yeah, he would love to. Chet, I do think you don't know him, but I do have a very kind friend, no, a name with called Sofa Einhorn, who also has a YouTube channel. If you're German and want to have funny content, check him out. Sofa Einhorn 22 underscore, I think. But yeah,
Then free shout out, dude. Free shout
he
out.
shout he deserves it. He deserves. He just put out his year thing, like the yearly recap,
Oh, damn.
and I'm in it, so I have to somehow.
Yeah, fair enough.
How do you spell that?
Sofa Einhorn, Sofa, and then Einhorn, like Aen, and then Horn,
FA.
Horn.
Horn.
I can type it to you if you want. I can like send you the link even.
Yes, please do.
Yes, yes. I'll probably put his name under the video just because he's technically in it.
Wait, can you send me his link too? Nice.
Sure. Do 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 do. There's Jet and there's you. There you go.
Yep.
Okay,
Prosecution's
you're back.
back.
The
okay.
prosecution
My
is
bad.
back.
I'm sorry. Where was I going with that?
Uh,
Yeah, fuck. I was gonna have a nice hook. Yuulthath, would you consider him a kind soul?
I would not call him a kind nor bad soul. I have yet to see. He has been
Okay,
kind and he has been bad, both equally. To you especially, he has been very bad. To the rest of our party, he has been Okay, he has done good things.
You see
Y-
Matthias turn towards Serpentis as he whispers to you. So, the best I can do is that you are not a bad soul?
That is actually a very good idea. Not a bad soul. That is
which,
true.
which would mean you won't get
Do you
into access into paradise, but you would get access to your body.
do you
Work.
what was I gonna say? Fuck. I should have watched Law and Order.
You should have played the Phoenix Wright games. Gonna be honest.
Do you think, given his physical capabilities and techniques, that he is able of killing people? That he's capable of killing people?
I mean, yes, he is capable of killing people.
And based on his personality, would you say he would do it for, I don't know, specific reasons such as money or fame, etc.?
Hmm.
Keep in mind he has been weird about escaping, and the one time he mentioned killing the gods.
I mean, under certain conditions, he would kill somebody. But so would probably a lot of people. I mean, I have killed
True.
people for the village I have lived in.
True, but you're not the one on trial.
That is true.
Uh, hmm. The prosecution will rest for now.
Very well. He snaps his fingers. Yuulthath, you're back with Persephone.
Perfect.
I think this is time for our last, speeches. Because I do not think we have any more witnesses. Do we? He looks at both of you.
Yes, actually,
Who shall be called
I
at the
would
stand?
like to call Serpentis himself to the stand.
Very well.
That
He snaps his fingers and you are on the witness stand.
Serpentis, do you recognize any of the faces you've killed here?
before I answer, do I have any of that water in me?
No.
Okay. Those people. Some of them kind of have those faces where they look like you might have ran into them once, but otherwise they just fade into the background.
I want you to roll a deception
And
check,
he's
my
lying.
friend. I
Ac-
want you
Wait,
to
wait.
roll a
I was,
deception.
I was gonna say something good.
Sorry, but he lied, so he has to roll deception.
I was
Is
gonna
it a
check him out
lie?
on
Because
that.
I said, okay, let me see.
It is a
Let me roll
lie,
it.
mate.
Why is my thing not loading?
Should I roll for you?
Yeah, can you just roll for me? I have a +3 to deception. What happened?
Nat one.
Oh my god.
You rolled a nat one,
And
mate.
he is lying, Your Honor, clearly, because 10 people seem to be the other people who we asked also raised their hands to know exactly who he is. And he was clearly like chattering and, his arms were moving nervously.
Uh, I must say, I object. My dear client is very nervous. This is a trial of his life.
True. So
But
why not
also, just
do
because
this?
they recognize him doesn't mean he has to recognize them. Having them
That is all,
seen him could not also mean that he has seen them.
that is true. To make it fair, Yuulthath did have to drink. He was forced to tell the truth. So why not do the same for Serpentis? He is on stand and a witness right now, is he not?
Indeed. He does not do anything.
Wasn't he supposed to help me a bit? He said so himself.
No, he did not say that he's going to help you.
Gave
Yeah,
you
he
an
did.
advantage.
He said that he
He
finds
said
you fit.
he would assist.
He
He said
said
he
that
would
he
assist.
would listen. Like, no, I don't think he said he would assist.
He did. When he asked, since I'm a thingy of Horus, and then I said I'll try my best, and then he said I'll assist.
I don't think he said I assist. I'm uncertain right now, but I don't think he said I assist.
He made
Okay.
your anger towards Serpentis increase. I think that's about
Yeah,
it
yeah,
that
that
he did.
he assists you with making you more angry against him, so you have more like will to get him guilty. But that's
Okay,
probably it.
gotcha.
The anime
Okay.
rage boost.
Yeah. Technically, you would have advantage on attacks against him, but you're not fighting him.
Gotcha.
Right now, afterwards, he will remove that spell on you.
I don't mind if he keeps it on.
No.
Uh, what was I gonna say? Serpentis, would you look Hades in the eye and say that you're not lying?
He
Why
looks
would
down.
I? Why would I dare a lowly mortal look a god in the eye? That is so disrespectful. This one would never do such a thing to disrespect such an
Serpentis
honorable being.
Virul. You may look into my eyes.
Okay, this one will look into his eyes.
Yeah.
How lovely they are, if this one may say, of course.
Say
Your
it.
wife must be a very lucky lady.
Do you
What must I
wish to
say
roll
exactly?
persuasion now, or what do you want to do?
Say that you aren't lying.
Say that this one is not what now?
He wanted you to say
Lying.
that you're not lying.
Ah. This one is not lying about his innocence.
Roll a deception check, my friend.
Wait,
Number
I did say about my innocence, not about the.
Mate, because you're trying to just not directly lie, you are still trying to decept him. That's why this skill is called deception.
Okay, good point. Did it roll yet?
No. I shall do it again.
Yeah, please do.
Oh my god! You cannot make this shit
I
up.
just
Natural two. Natural two, my friend.
After natural
Oh
one and
my
natural two,
god.
you cannot make this shit up.
He starts looking towards the rest again. He did not say anything.
This did not.
Mm.
Wow.
Serpentis, you think of
Yes.
yourself as a great person, kind, adventurous.
This one is very adventurous, actually. This one has been to many places.
Okay.
How many places? Can you name a few?
Not that many. There were some places with dragonborn, some places with elves. Do I need to repeat that?
I think so. Probably
Okay,
after your answers.
Okay, there we go.
This one has been to places with dragonborns, with elves, tieflings, humans, many people.
No, I mean name the places.
Name them.
Name the places. Yes.
I just
Hmm,
want to note that you are a person of Iquaris, so you probably have not necessarily left Iquaris.
exactly.
Equaries. Okay. Everyone who raised their hand earlier, are you not all from Equaries?
You notice that approximately like half of them are apparently from Iquaris. Like they're raising their hands for
Half.
who's
Okay.
from. Yeah, half of the same. Also, half of the people that recognize him are saying that they're from Iquaris.
Interesting, interesting. So, in a sense, we could say that half of everyone who's just raised their hand here could have been murdered by him, since they are from the same place, you know?
But that would also mean that
Even if,
half of them were not killed by him, meaning that his charge would definitely be reduced.
yes, but there's no disputing the fact that he has killed a lot of people.
There's no proof that he has killed
Murder is
them,
still murder.
but there is no
This one
proof that he has
objects.
killed.
True.
Right now we
Serpentis,
have.
where did you learn? Hmm?
No,
Where did I learn
continue.
that?
Uh, Serpentis, where did you learn how to handle your how to cast spells the way you do and
With
fight
a
the way
rapier.
you do? Where did you learn how to fight?
You mean with the weapons or with what exactly?
Weapons and
Ah,
magic.
oh, weapons. This one learned from this one's mother. Magic. This one learned from this one's father. As you can see, this one is half elf.
I see.
Wow, you have a mother
What
and a
was
father?
there?
Whoa.
Oh, that's not very an anime protagonist like of you.
What was their occupation?
Hmm. Well, this one's father was a wizard, while this one's mother.
No, no, no. Not what they can do or their occupation, their jobs. What did they do?
Hmm, they both participated in family business. This one was too young at the time to fully participate.
What family business?
Hmm, you know, helping people with problem solving.
What kind of problem solving? I'd like to roll insight to see if he's lying.
Sure.
Ah, fuck. Can't
Mate,
make this shit up.
he's a honest bread right now.
God
You see
damn.
a halo above his head.
Wait, DP, please. Oh, I thought you had minor illusion. Sad.
What kind of family business?
You know, helping people, problem solving, ending arguments between two people, essentially.
Be more specific, please.
Okay, then this one will make an example. Person A has problem with person B. The problem cannot be resolved. This one's family would send someone over and help resolve the issue.
So, family of assassins. Gotcha. Um,
Or just a family of
I would
lawyers.
How
By
would
that logic, politicians are assassins because they help resolve issues as well.
There
By
is
that
many
reasoning,
jobs
no,
that help verbally settle an argument, but not with blades, my dear Titus.
true. Then why do they know? How does his mother know how to wield a blade, and why does his father know magic? If you know,
being a peacekeeper can often result in those attacking you, so you must be able to defend yourself.
The truth is very painful for very many people. Do you not think any of them would draw the blade to defend their truth?
there's no disputing that. But mm, one of the I'd like to ask one of the witnesses who raised their hands, who know him. I'd like to walk up to them.
Okay.
You said earlier that you know this person, right?
They nod.
How?
Uh, as far as I am aware, I passed him across the street. I imagine that we were in the same village.
Oh my God. Does anyone know him? No, does anyone here know him on a more personal level?
There is there's no one that responds.
I see. Well, sadly, the defendant, the prosecutor rests.
The defendant stands up, and he just goes, Serpentis, as I can see that you have this little light in your heart. You try to you just try to defend your pride, but also defend your soul. You tried to fight the old hag in the village because you wanted to first uh, see that you are stronger than her, but secondly because you didn't want to see the people in the village just, suffer. Am I correct?
Exactly.
Are you lying? Because then you have to
I'd
roll
like to roll
deception.
inside.
I'm just saying, if
I,
you're lying, then you have to roll
Repeat the
deception.
question. Repeat the
I,
question.
I would like to roll inside.
Wait a second. Let's first see. So he said that you wanted to see, didn't want to see the people suffer in the village and defend, like mark your ego to see if you're stronger than that hag.
Oh, in that case, the Serpentis responds, this one saw that the hag was attacking the city. There was green smoke everywhere. This one decided to investigate. When this
Objection.
one
He is objection. He is avoiding the question.
He's
this one
It's
is
answering
a
it
yes
from
or
defending
his
no.
perspective,
investigation.
Titus.
Yes or no. It's that simple.
Nothing is ever that simple, Paladin. If you paid attention, you'd know this.
This is
To make him happy, did you want to protect the people of the village?
Considering this one would be a person in the village, yes. And so would anyone this one cares about, of course.
Then I
he
have
literally just said considering he's in the village.
And anyone this one cares about. Do not forget that.
Then I have one last question for you, Hades. Now, this party, we have in our business, we have a list of all of the adventurers in the Midgard, describing their names and what their biggest accomplishment will be or has been. For example, we have the heroes of Ikvaris, whose slayage of 2 dragons was their biggest accomplishment. We have the heroes of the Cypher, which biggest accomplishment is very well known as destroying corporations. Now, we have this insanely interesting troop of people who all appear to not be enjoying each other's company. But, and our list, they are seen as the heroes of the gods.
Wait, what?
I rest my case.
Wait, what? We're heroes of the gods?
Hero what now?
Wait, what?
I rest my case. I think this is the time for final words of Hades, I guess.
I raise my hand. We're the heroes of the what now?
I think you heard him pretty well.
Who decided that?
I think you have not met her, but I think you know her name pretty well. Neef.
Neef. Neef. Neef.
The goddess weaver in. The
Oh,
world weaver.
why did she decide that?
We are uncertain. She does not wish to speak to any of us.
Also, to be heroes, wouldn't we need, a great enemy or, at
Pew.
least at least like each other?
I'm very sorry, I'm uncertain what the future will hold. I'm not the god of time, nor am I a god of fate. I am the god of souls in this plane. So,
Understood. Understood, sir.
I do not see the ways of Neve, but I do know the register of the heroes. I
I see.
see the defendant, Serpentis Virul, as not guilty.
Wait, that.
You're not guilty of your sins, mate.
Oh, hooray! Yes!
I would like to go to Hades and speak to him softly.
Your anger has disappeared, by the way, after the hammer swing. Like,
I'd
not
assume.
fully, because you still hate Serpentis, but...
Okay. Hades. I like to speak softly.
Yes, follower of Horus.
I understand that you are aware that he's lying. Is it because of the hero thing?
I'm aware that he's lying, but I'm also aware that he thinks that he's lying.
Oh, I see.
I am
That's actually
the
that's
god
actually
of these prisoners. Do you not think I would be able to see what they think?
I know that you know, that's why I'm speaking to you like this. That's actually kind of sad when you said it like that. Okay. Well, my heart is cool. Is cool. Um, how long will Madam Persephone take with Yuulthath?
I'm uncertain. She did not tell me what her business is. You do notice that the entire courtroom aesthetic is now disappearing, and he's just on his throne again. And Cerberus is
Serpentis
also
is
back.
moonwalking.
You see, just Cerberus looking at you and like he does not like you dancing.
Okay.
Serpentis, maybe you should go pet him.
I think this would be a poor idea.
This one
I think it
agrees.
would be a great idea.
I
So,
think you
can
should
this one
both.
please leave?
He puts
This
his
one is going.
No, he puts his finger first on your head, and you now have your flesh again.
Oh, good to have the muscles back. Well, this one is off. Where is Yggdrasil again? I believe he called it.
There is a door towards Yggdrasil if you have access on my left.
Good. I have Rocky, so this one will go to Yggdrasil.
I
I
think you
will
should
wait.
wait for your
I will be
friend.
I will be a good friend and wait for Yuulthath.
Yes,
Plus,
this
I
one will wait
also
for good
sense.
friend.
Certainly.
Right.
We now switch over to Yuulthath's perspective as he is now like from probably like 15 minutes ago where he's now walking with Persephone towards a more silent space.
Alright.
You're just following her or
Yeah, I'm just following her.
silently?
No, wait. I ask, so, if I may ask, what exactly do you want from me?
You are a guardian of the forest, are you not? I
That,
do see your
I,
connections with the nature.
I do have some connections with the nature, yes.
Then I have a present for you, as visitors from the forest should deserve.
Oh, um, my,
Now you are in a place you would probably only fathom of being. You are now in the garden of Persephone,
oh,
which is the most beautiful piece of nature you have ever seen. I think you
oh,
are aware of the fruit that is growing here. I forgot
uh,
what it's called in English. Granatapfel in Deutsch.
oh yeah, I,
Pampas fruit is, I think. Is it
was
in
it
Pamp?
Pampas?
I'm uncertain. A pomegranate. A
Ah,
pomegranate, which is the fruit that grows in the underworld.
yeah. Oh wow, this is more beautiful than any forest I have been in yet.
She picks up one pomegranate, turns towards you. Now, are you aware of the powers of these fruits?
I am. I have heard of these fruits, but I do not know what power they hold.
They keep anyone in the underworld forever if they are consumed.
Oh,
That's why they grow here. And she just raises her other hand, and there's a flower growing out of it. It's a white flower. It looks very much beautiful. It even seems to be glowing. But what I want you to have is this. And she like gives you the flower.
may I ask what this flower is and does?
I think its purpose will be revealed soonly. It's not always that you get a message from, and you just get teleported over towards the courtroom. And after you return, um, what happened?
Um, I was called to the stand for Serpentis's trial as a
Okay.
witness.
I was very much confused.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick.
That
But
was definitely not normal. So,
yeah,
as I was saying, its purpose will be revealed. It's not always that good message from the goddess weaver. It's very interesting that she wanted me to give you this.
oh, Goddess Weaver.
I'm not allowed to tell you what its purpose, but I am allowed to tell you that you will soonly very much need it.
Okay.
Its powers is that it can turn an entire realm into a it can, like, if you put it into the ground of any plane, an entire garden will form, like this one.
Oh, that sounds very useful.
It will definitely grow the fruits of this realm, not our realm, but the realm that you planted in. Uh,
Okay.
I am uncertain for what you will need it, but it's what apparently you need. And as a guardian of the forest, I wish for you the best of luck.
Okay. I thank you very
I'm gonna
much. I'm like, I thank you very much for this. This might turn out to be very, very useful.
Indeed. I think you should return to your friends.
That I will. Thank you very much.
You see her continue, like, going to tend her garden.
Alright, then I bow one last time and proceed to get back to the hovel.
You notice that like she like bows a little bit, like this like small bow stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And after you like exit the garden, you notice that there's two vines closing the door behind you, like almost immediately.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I go
Yeah.
back to the hall.
Where do you wish to keep this flower, though?
I would like to put it somewhere safe where it does not get crushed or
Yeah, where would
in
that be is the question.
yeah, maybe the outside of my backpack.
You could put it on the outside, yes, of course.
Alright.
You put it like on a little schnur and like put it on the side of your backpack so it does not like it's like fully free and it does not like get crunched by your arm or by the backpack.
Yeah. Alright, perfect.
You do now, but both of you notice that there's a glowing flower on the backpack of Yuulthath.
What you got there, buddy?
Mm, Persephone gave me this and said I'd need it. Don't know. She doesn't. She couldn't tell me what for, but seems like I'll need it soon.
Apparently, we are
Mm.
heroes of gods, apparently.
Do you know why she didn't tell you?
Mm,
Because of
it,
one reason.
it, I mean, the a certain a certain weaver gave it to her, which then
That's not why. That's not why she couldn't tell you. She couldn't tell you because of plot.
Fuck you.
because of what?
You plot,
Because of what?
plot,
He said
plot.
plot. He said plot. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, good news. We're apparently heroes. So the
What?
plot thing makes sense.
You're not heroes yet.
Yeah, that would be very weird. We're literally in hell.
Wait, could we look at this scroll of destiny that you were telling us before?
If you would look into it, you would actually lose your mind, literally.
Never mind, this one needs his mind for
Let
magic,
him
so
look at it. Let him look at it.
no, let Titus look at it. He never uses his,
I
so it's
think you
fine.
should both get into Yggdrasil.
Yes,
Good
I
idea.
believe we should all go in there. I thank you very much for your hospitality.
And I do wish to not see your souls in the underworld again.
You
I
probably
wish
won't see mine.
so as well.
I can't make the same for the half elf.
I make all the promises not to come back, don't worry.
Could you guys please stop arguing and just get into the tree for fuck's sake?
Fine, into tree we go.
Fine.
You raise your
As I'm
stone
standing,
towards the door and it just opens. It is just a glow until you enter. Like the
Then we
entire
you
inside
know,
of the door is just a glow.
Serpentis. You know, Serpentis. Regardless of how much I hate you, I have to say it is kind of badass that you killed 300 people and got away with it.
This one honestly has no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah. Let's get in.
But I guess, considering that you were chosen by a god, you're not as bad as I'm thinking. You might have some skills after all. And then
Oh,
Serpentis
a
wanders inside.
compliment. Thanks.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
what's inside?
Yeah, what's inside?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh, so as you enter, you now notice that you are on top of Yggdrasil, the world tree. It is described that a single branch is as big, like the smallest branch is as big as a mammoth tree. And you are now walking on one of these pathways made completely out of the trenches, I think are they called, of the tree. You know, the problem is you do not know in which direction Odin is.
Is there anyone else that we could ask for directions?
As you look around, you do not notice anyone around.
Wait,
Huh.
I activate the Horus Eye.
What do you wish to see?
Sorry.
What do you wish to see, my friend?
Um, the right path.
As your eye starts glowing, you notice that you hear some rattling of branches.
Mhm.
I follow the sound.
It is above you, so there's no real way of you getting there.
I guess I'll climb the tree.
As suddenly, Serpentis, you notice someone is pulling on your pants.
What on earth? I just try and kick them off.
You like look down and you see that there's just a squirrel, a bigger squirrel, like a huge squirrel, but not like nearly as tall as anything you've seen
I
just before.
imagine that Serpentis was about to stomp on it and saw the squirrel. It is like, what on earth are you? Got about 5 seconds.
Now, who the hell you think you are? He climbs onto
Can
you.
talk?
He climbs onto you on like that, so you have like eye level of height.
How on earth can you talk?
Oh wow! And just because I'm a squirrel, I'm not supposed to talk now, or what?
Did
Oh
Hades
my
lie?
freaking
He
god!
said that I need to read the scroll in order to go mad.
Oh, believe me, you've gone mad before you even died. Oh, so. And who are these other two people? He's sniffing you out necessarily right now, Serpentis, like.
This is Titus, this is Yuulthath. We are trying to find out where Midgard is. And this one's
Midgard?
name is Serpentis.
You really think you
Yes.
need to be going to Midgard? I think Odin told me about you all.
Can
Yeah.
you take us there?
I can bring you to Asgard, of course. He's
Wait,
jumping.
Asgard.
He's jumping from your shoulder to Titus's shoulder.
But this
Now,
one has
Oh,
business in
yeah.
Midgard, not Asgard. Oh wait, there's the Odin thing. But I have a score to settle in Midgard, though.
But we first need to go to Odin because he's the reason why we even got here.
I
Time
doubt
this
this girl will take us to Midgard if it's for personal
he
reasons.
he grabs your arm, Titus, the one that has the engraving of Horus's eye. A follower of Horus, I see.
Yeah,
You notice that he's very
but
strong, so he just pulled your arm.
you're pretty strong.
I
Who
know.
are you?
You do not know me?
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, eh. And he looks to you. And you also don't know me?
You are talking squirrel? Did wait? Did
He jumps back to you, like he jumps towards your feet and he's just walking towards you. Are you kidding me right now?
did the other god mention you before? Egyptian dude with big head. Knowledge. I think his name was something about knowledge. I think he
Wait,
might have.
hold on.
Oh,
I think I
really?
have heard. Um, Red Tosca, right? Did I say that right?
Radatushka is the pronunciation.
Zarathustra, there we go.
Oh my
It's a
freaking
great honor
god.
to meet you, sir.
Why are we talking about the
You
At
are
right
least I
topic?
kidding me
remember.
right now.
At least I remember.
He does not believe that that you think highly of him.
It's a
Why
great
are
honor to meet you, sir.
No, yes, yeah, sure. Asgard it is.
Can I ask why are we
Sorry.
talking about the rat's tush? Why are we talking about the rat's tush exactly?
It's Radatushka.
Wait, that's your name? I am. This one
He's
is so
scared.
sorry.
He grabs into his bag and he throws like a nut at you. Like
Eh,
directly towards your face.
This thing nutted on my face. Disgusting.
Indeed I did. He just starts walking forwards.
Ratatouchka, we are sorry, but we are on a schedule. And
Yeah, Asgard
Odin
is
did.
this way, come on. Keep
All
up.
right.
As you see him
I
just
follow.
jumping forward and he's really fast. So, I want you all to roll some dex checks to see if you can keep up with him.
17.
Nice.
Of course, the archer gets high on decks.
Okay.
Of course, the ranger can follow squirrel.
Okay, what are we rolling? A
A dex check.
They
dex
said
check.
check.
Yes, it finally rolled.
Yes.
Nat 20, let's go. Nat 20.
And that's a
Nat
Very
17
fucking 20.
on his side. So Yuulthath, you actually rolled the lowest.
And that is the ranger, dude. I feel bad about myself.
Mate, the other one is the rogue. What do you mean?
Fair.
I jump like Naruto jumps
I
on trees.
I
Just
put everything into strength.
Uh, but you rolled a nat, so what do you mean? So yeah, you can
True.
all keep up with him, but Yuulthath, you are the one at the back.
To be fair, I'm a dragonborn. I'm huge.
Yeah.
And weigh a lot.
Where is your horse, Yuulthath?
Right, we forgot that. We forgot that on the fucking island of paradise.
Uh,
Don't worry, you'll find a new one.
what? Do you need
Maybe.
horse transportation?
Oh wait, hold on. We are going to Asgard, so maybe we can get you one of those flying horses. The ones that the
He
Valkyries ride.
stops. As you said horses, he stopped. The Radatushka stopped. I'm sorry.
What?
That's a sad story. I
What?
think there's only one Pegasus left alive.
Ah,
Ah,
that's
sad.
quite sad.
And that is, of course,
What happened to the rest?
um, they're not alive.
Yeah, I can tell. What happened to them? Why aren't they
That's a
alive?
tragedy probably Freya could only tell.
Oh, poor Freya.
Yeah. Let us continue, I guess.
It seems like he Yuulthath, it seems like we like get plot armor, but then it gets cancelled out.
uh, as you are now in front of another door. There we go, Asgard. And blue one, you said you needed a horse transportation.
Probably, like, my horse Bumbles is still on Paradise Island. In the hell?
I can get that.
Oh,
as you see him jumping up, and a spirit root, like a spirit tree part, is now appearing underneath him. I'll get it into you. Count up to 3. And you see him rubbing against the branch, and he just jumps through a portal. And just suddenly he appears behind you again, and there's a horse for you. And
Hey there.
it is Bumbles, yeah.
Hey there, Bumbles. How you doing, buddy?
He just is so confused.
Don't worry about it, buddy. We we got you with us. You're not in hell anymore.
Its
All
name
right.
is Bumbles.
Yes. You have a problem with Bumbles? Huh?
No,
You see the
you
horse
don't.
snouting.
All right. Good boy, Bumbles. All right. Then let's keep.
Boy? Are you?
Wait.
You mean him? That her? That's not a boy, mate.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I said Bumbles
I
out of
mean, Bumbles is
everything.
pretty unisex, but that's not a
Yeah.
boy, mate.
I did not know. I did not check, in fact.
Maybe you should put.
You should really get catched up on your horse knowledge, mate. He
Yeah,
How
he
many
sure.
uh
times do
he opens the
you?
door.
How many
That's
times have
Asgard
you?
now. Go. Get off my
Yeah,
tree.
yeah.
We go through it.
Yeah, we go through the door.
Yuulthath,
This
how many times have you forgotten the horse?
Twice now.
twice, yeah, twice.
You are
Both
talking
times on
about it
Paradise
twice?
Island, funny enough.
Yes. He returned to Paradise Island and just left him again there.
Well, we,
You are not a good owner, are you?
I haven't really owned a horse yet. I mean, I have been on horses, but for different reasons. Let's continue.
Okay, fine. Off we go.
You are now in a beautiful golden city of Asgard. Every building is very Nordic, it's logically,
Yeah.
and there's an entire like castle made out of like what appears to be golden metal in the center of the city. You are
Alright.
in one of the like which appears to be a main street, and you see a lot of Asgardians, which are all as tall as like Yuulthath, like doing their business, like selling their fish or just talking and stuff like that. Very lively city.
God
I
damn.
assume that Odin's castle is like, in plain sight.
Yeah, the golden one I told you about.
Yeah, that's it there, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow, I almost didn't notice the big golden castle was obviously going to be Odin's.
I know, right?
Eh, let us
Please.
just go.
Yeah.
You see some people get up to you all and just trying to sell overpriced stuff in a currency you don't even have. And
This one is
someone just
broke.
went to Serpentis and I see you are a very well craftsman. How about this rapier for you?
How much is it?
It is just 400
What's money?
Asgardian gold.
Wow. This one has no idea what you just said. Goodbye. And I leave.
What?
Oh.
Some people are very confused about your horse, Yuulthath, because they only saw Pegasuses before. And it's like one child goes up to you, like a little female Asgardian, and just goes, did your Pegasus lose her wings?
Um, you know how there are like different realms and all. This one is a Pegasus from another realm.
Wow,
know?
so it can still fly?
No, not really. The Pegasus in our realm don't really have the ability to do the flying thing at all.
Can I ride on it?
I mean, if your parents allow it, but we do need to get to Odin,
Oh, okay.
which is
You walk now past her.
yeah.
She
Have a
seems
good
a
day,
little
young.
bit sad.
I'm back. My bad.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
As you are now in the entry gates of Odin's castle, it is open.
Uh,
There are Asgardian guards now
Welcome.
there, though.
can we just
I'll
try?
walk up to the gods.
They look forward, like, you know, just standing steady and looking forward. They don't look at you or anything.
All right, then let's just go in, right?
Sure, let us go. Oh, wait. I
Okay,
show them the
then.
magical rock. Do you notice this now?
They don't respond in any way.
Like the
Oh,
We
British
walk
this is
in.
God.
Let's just walk in. Let's just walk in.
fine. I pour sand on in one of their shoes just as I walk past.
Sure, I guess.
They don't react to any of this.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
it's like those
Or
you
the
the Buckingham Palace god.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
the ones with the like
Yeah.
big black yeah.
If humans can be trained to
They
not
will not
react to
move. They
shit,
will not fucking move for anything, dude.
then freaking godly people that are just there to protect gods will also just stand there.
I try to pickpocket one of them then.
Sure. No
Pull down their pants.
response. They are wearing armor.
Oh,
They don't. You
Let's
don't get pulled pants on pieces of
guys,
armor.
guys, please, let's just go in. We don't.
Fine.
They're not stopping us from it, right?
Yeah, but this one does
yeah.
not like
Let's
being
go.
ignored. Fine,
Just
let's just
ignore them
go.
back then.
As
I'm
you
coming
are
back for
now
you.
inside Odin's palace, you notice there's a lot of Nordic gods you see passing by Freya, and also just Loki looking at you all from a like a chill out area.
I I would like to whisper to Yuulthath. Yuulthath, that that woman there is Freya. Don't say anything about the horses or the Pegasus.
I won't. Okay, I won't.
We need to also make sure that Serpentis doesn't say anything about it.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna
I
hold on.
wave at Loki.
He just waves at Loki while you're just, oh god, he's trying to talk to Freya. Freya's just already all the way away.
Oh no, I was talking to I was waving at Loki, not Freya.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
You didn't even notice Freya, like he was just looking at Loki, waving really happily.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I thought Freya was just chilling there.
no, he was walking past you all.
Oh, I see.
Wait, where is Loki? Is he far away from us?
He's in the chill out area, pretty far away. I wouldn't say like a sprinting distance, but definitely not close to you.
Hmm. Let's try
Where's
getting to
Odin?
it.
Okay, sure. Serpentis starts walking towards Loki.
Hey, greetings. Greetings, Loki.
Greetings, Serpentis.
So, finally found a way out of that situation you left us in.
Yeah, it was pretty funny watching.
Not going to lie.
Yuulthath?
It was very entertaining.
Indeed. You need to
Yuulthath.
work on your lying, though.
That is true. This one actually, but this one is glad to get his body back. Oh, and when this one gets to Midgard, oh, this one's going to need some payback for the guy that killed me.
As far as I'm
Yuulthath?
aware. Sure,
Yes,
talk.
just
I don't think those two are the best combination.
I don't think either. But what can we do? That's a god.
True.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, your journey is not to Midgard, but apparently it's Jotunheim.
Jotunheim?
Oh,
This one
Yeah.
fuck.
has no business with giants.
I
Ah,
mean,
shit.
as
Why,
far as
Timsy?
I'm aware,
Why?
he gives you a choice. It's apparently either the coldest possible realm or the hottest possible realm. I think both of them are not really enjoyable.
Why, Timsy? Why?
Loki, this one was actually looking for a favor. You see, this one is hoping to get, how you say, a bit of divine assistance. Would you
Divine
by any chance
mischief,
be
I
looking?
imagine.
Yes. This one was hoping to become a cleric of yours, a follower in some cases.
He pulls out his like dagger. You see this dagger?
Yes?
As you see his hand just like showing you all the sides of the dagger, you notice there's a cut on your like next to your mouth. A small cut, not like really dangerous or anything. That's the
Now
power
that
of
was
this
quick.
dagger. It was not quick. And then you suddenly see that his hand just disappears and it's now like the dagger is now right next to your like where the wound is.
Why are you doing this? And just looks at him confused.
Now, as the god of mischief, you see him just the dagger disappears in his hand. I know a lot of tricks.
Hmm, interesting. So, what do you say? Do you accept this one as follower or what?
I could see it, yeah. I'll see what I can do. I'll keep in contact.
Good to know.
You should
Hopefully
probably
your
talk
father
to.
will.
Yeah, talk to my father.
Hopefully, hopefully he's as interesting as you are.
I'm definitely not.
Aiden, be seeing you. And the Serpentis leaves.
Yeah. I think you all are now in the way to Odin's throne room.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Have you seen any of the four movies?
Yes.
Then you know
Yes.
how the hall
Yep.
looks like because they actually
Yeah.
base it off the hall of Odin.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
So you are now in the throne room of Odin. You notice that there's only one throne there, and two ravens on the top of his throne, and of course the majestic old person look with one eye, of course, because that's just canon.
Um,
I bow down.
I bow down as well.
I bow down as well this time. For the first time.
He wants to get on the good sides of the Nordic gods, of course.
Of course, dude.
I see you have
Good
arrived.
day. Oh, yes. Oh, great, great, great one.
The All Father is good enough.
Yes, oh, father.
So I imagine that Loki told you a lot about what is going on. It
Yes.
appears
Yes.
that we have a few gods running havoc. A son of mine went berserk. So I
So,
asked. So I asked that as some of our dwarves that created the most powerful weapons such as Mjolnir and my spear to create a weapon that could destroy any of those. The most powerful godly weapon. But they say they would either need two options of material. Either the hardest metal known to the Seven Realms in Muspelheim, or one of the coldest metals in the Seven Realms into Jotunheim. I'll give you the choice which one you choose, but I would make it please that you do it quickly.
Okay, guys, let's just make it as simple as possible. There's three of us. So
4 of you.
who wants to go where? I mean, he's not here, but yeah. Who wants to
Yeah.
go where?
Let us go to Jotunheim. This one is
I
okay with cold places, but hot places, yeah, it makes the scales even more sweatier and hotter, and
I,
hotter, of course.
I also vote for the cold place.
Well, my vote doesn't
Yuulthath?
even matter anymore, but I'm actually also for the cold place.
You all
Gotcha.
want to go to Jotunheim.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Jotunheim, the realm of the frost giants.
Oh, wait. What's the realm of the other one again?
Muspelheim. Muspelheim is the hardest realm in the Seven Worlds. That's where I don't know if you know him. There's this fire giant that is destined to start Ragnarok.
Oh, him, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That's the guy who lives in Muspelheim.
Oh,
Yeah, for
Surta.
fuck that. Fuck that. We're going to the
You're
frost
not
giants.
accidentally starting Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck Ragnarok.
Wait, can this one ask, what is the purpose of you asking this request for us exactly?
As I told you, some of the gods went berserk.
Which god
Where's
exactly?
Thor?
Exactly. He looks at you,
Thor.
Titus. Exactly, he says to you.
I see. How did he go berserk?
I am unaware. What I know is that he started disagreeing with everyone around here and then disappeared off.
Interesting.
He doesn't really sound like a berserk. So sounds more like a puberty thing, but I understand what you mean.
I do not think puberty starts at the age of 19,000.
19,000, 19.
But even in human years,
Yeah,
19.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
In terms of where he is, as far as I'm aware, my ravens spotted him inside of Varnheim. So you should be pretty much fine going into both of the realms.
I
Which
guess
difficulties you will occur in Jotunheim and Muspelheim, I am unaware.
my
May
plot senses are tingling.
May I ask something? Why would you ask us?
Because we're
Because
the heroes.
honestly, Loki saw pretty much an interest in this hero group that is forming in our time. And last time such magnificent heroes occurred, it didn't really work into our favors.
Oh yeah, what? I read a book about them. What did happen?
Sadly, they freed Hades from a sword, which was not really our intention. So we couldn't really ask them if they have some
I
business with
see.
Hades in positive sense.
By chance, do you know where the soul that was in that sword is?
The soul inside the sword was known to be Hades.
Hardest,
Yes,
not
he was baned into a sword, but now
not
he's
black or not black razor.
indeed the thing the blade was in their time called Black Razor.
See, do you know where he is?
Who?
Black razor or hardest?
In the Underworld, I imagine you've met him.
We met him.
Yes, we had an entire court trial.
Yes.
Oh, Hades.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Did you
There's a
not
lot
notice
of
his accent?
pronunciation of every god, so that's why Ratatoshka is correct and Ratatushka, but you know, there's just a lot of pronunciation of really old words.
So Hades is black razor.
Yes. Meaning Graf
Hmm.
was casually swinging around the god of the underworld.
What?
Okay, this puts things into a lot of perspective. Thank you.
Yeah. So, which realm is to your choosing?
The one with the ice, please.
Yeah,
Jotunheim.
the
Yes.
cold giants. Yes.
Then you shall have entry towards Jotunheim. I will tell Ratatushka immediately. As you see one raven flies off. Any other business you might have in Asgard?
By chance, could we maybe get an upgrade on our equipment?
I do think it is time that I'll give you more power, I imagine, so you are really destined to fight in Jotunheim if necessary. So you see him like widen his hands. You see an enormous clap going that just blows wind over your entire bodies. Like if you weren't like having a good stance, you would actually like fall away. Very well. You are now more powerful as beings. In terms of weaponry or equipment, I'm sorry, but we are understocked ourselves.
Understood. We're level 5, right?
Yes. Shut
Wow.
up
God, okay.
after this now.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Johan. All one.
all
We
father.
we appreciate it
Father.
all, Father.
I
All
cannot.
Father, may this one make a certain request or some advice real quick?
Yes.
This one has particular interest in being a follower of a, you'd probably know him, Loki. This one seems to take an interest in him. If you may, could this one please gain a relation, some sort of connection with him?
In some sort of way that is of his choosing and not of mine, you have my allowance to be a follower of the Nordic Gods.
Thank you.
If he chooses to give you power that is in his belonging, though I see that he has found interest in you particularly, so I think this is possible.
Ah, good. That will be very beneficial. Also,
Now, I
quick.
would recommend that all of you find warmer clothing, firstly. We are
Um,
talking about the coldest realm of the worlds.
where might we
Um,
find those? Because I personally do not have money for it.
Sam,
I would say that I'll give you access to the clothing range of 4, because I do imagine that he won't be needing it.
Very much for that, sir.
Of course.
thank you, sir.
His room is on above in the dreaming quarters on the second room to the left.
Alright.
Awesome. So head up, I guess.
Yes. And the second room to your left is even engraved with Mjolnir's sigil. So it's very hard to miss.
Understood. Thank you
Perfect.
all for the I bow down one last time. Or
I bowed
again.
down as well one last time.
I also bow down this time.
Just the Nordic gods. So
Yeah.
Yuulthath, you're going to join the Greek gods then? Because then we have everything covered.
Perfect, I should probably do that.
I mean, you were pretty much on good terms with Hades, so.
Hey, maybe.
And Persephone, so.
Actually, I think they might like me. I think I could do it.
There is a story of someone trying to take Persephone from Hades. This might end up the same way.
Isn't that just her mother that tried to do that?
Yeah.
No, I think like this hero. I'm not sure what's his name. Some guy who tried to take.
Theseus!
think
Oh, the
Ares-
story of Theseus. That did not go well.
Yeah.
I think I should probably I would rather follow Hades in that case, honestly.
No, I don't think the problem is following Persephone. I think the problem is trying to get Persephone to follow you.
I mean, I'm not gonna try that.
Hopefully.
I do know that trying to take a god from a god might be a bit too difficult for me.
Yeah. You all didn't meet the three people that got punished for eternity, sadly. I was so ready to meet you guys to meet just Sisyphus.
Wait, we could have met.
You could
I
have
need to
met
start
Sisyphus,
exploring.
yeah.
Note to self: we need to start exploring places.
I would say that we have a 2-hour session right now. If you want, we could end it here, or we could do the room of 4 really quick.
Room of
I'm
Yeah,
Thor.
down.
let's room of Thor really
I'm
quick,
done.
then we can
Okay,
end it.
as you open the door, it is not locked. It actually was already a little bit open. You notice that this is a very party-themed room. There's a lot of just like cups just lying on the ground. There appears to be a replica of Mjolnir on the floor.
Oh.
I'd like to pick up the replica,
No.
but it's a fake.
Yeah, but
It's
you
true.
cannot.
Wow.
Like
Can I try?
you see him going up towards the hammer, and you just. It looks really like not heavy. It's actually really small.
Can I
It's
try
Oh,
even
as
made
I
well?
out
pick
of
it up.
wood. It's made out of wood, not metal.
Can I try as well?
So Yuulthath, you go to it, and it just does not move.
Fuck. Not
I
even a
do the
budge.
same.
It
Not even
does
a
not
budge.
move. Does not move.
I use Mage Hand to lift it up.
It does not move.
I
I
kick
look
it.
through. I look through his closet for some warm clothing.
Sure. There is a like abundance of what appears to be cloaks and just very thick capes, what appears.
I look to see if I can find anything magical.
It does not appear that there's any magical armor or weapon in the closet.
Oh, sad.
Because
I
everything
give
is really tidy in there, which is surprising to the rest of the room. But the closet is really tidy.
Yeah.
I give Yuulthath the biggest clothing, I guess, since he's the biggest one.
Mate, these are gods. All of them are the biggest clothing.
Oh,
I take one that fits well to my size.
same,
Yeah.
same.
That's why
Same
I
here.
also said capes, because you probably could just wrap around the cape and it would be fine.
We
Would
could
have
all
been
just wrap around one cape.
No, I don't think it's that long. But yes, you are now pretty warm. You notice that you should probably only put them on when you're going into Jotunheim because you're really hot now.
Okay, I put mine in my bag.
Sure.
I wear mine like a scarf.
Sure.
I use mine to cover up my other. Can I just wear both
I
of my
just
capes
want
at the
to
same
say,
time?
Titus and Yuulthath, you notice that he's bleeding from one of his cheeks.
You good there?
Oh yeah, this one had a small meeting with Loki.
We saw that, but did he do that to you? And do you want to become his I'm not gonna ask. I
Yeah.
This one takes an interest in Loki. Loki takes an interest in this one. Simple as.
Good thing I stuck with the Egyptians.
yeah, I think I should probably go for the Greek gods rather than I'm not gonna say it in the realm of
Yeah, I was just about to stop you.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
you do
I would
notice that there are ravens everywhere, don't you?
yeah. I just don't want to follow Loki. I don't have anything against the Nordic gods. I just don't want to follow Loki. If that's what you get into him, you do you, man.
Oh,
No.
funny. Come on. Just think about the whole trial situation. He could have just told us that, hey, I didn't. He told us that he didn't tell Hades. But then, guess what? We got into a trial. That was hilarious.
Yeah, but he also got us into trouble, things said. Especially you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
three.
mean, he could have just told Hades what happened, and Hades would have probably given you guys your bodies, and it could have been done.
Yeah,
By the
all's
way,
well that ends well.
Titus, I'm still asking myself, why were you on the prosecution?
That's a good question,
Probably
actually.
because I hated him the most, and because I'm a follower of horror. So Hades deemed me worthy. Okay, I guess.
Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess.
Also, can we all just highlight this one thing? 341 people never saw face. Me, champion, best man ever.
There
That's
are a
why I
few
said
people
it's
that
kind of
saw it.
impressive. That's why I said it's kind of impressive.
Mm. It was sad though. I could swear that some people weren't actually there, which was odd.
I mean, after 10, I would probably stop counting.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was a little bit
didn't even
disappointing.
start counting. Why would I?
Right?
This
Which
one
which
cannot
actually
blame you.
begs the question: the person who killed you, how many have they killed?
I know how many he's killed. He's killed about the same number, but you can add a +1, which was me.
Hmm.
Were you guys in like a contest or something?
It was this one's brother.
Oh yeah, you said something about that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Let me guess, family business, quote unquote.
You mess up one job and then all of a sudden it's curtains for you.
Wait,
Sheesh, sounds like a tough family.
I
Yeah.
just remembered. I still have my I still have my book from the library about spear techniques. I just remembered that.
Okay.
Can I read it? Like,
I think you're pretty busy.
yeah, we're traveling.
Read it on the way.
Fair enough.
By the way, Yuulthath, where's the horse?
The
I still
horse
have.
is at the entrance of Asgard's
Oh, okay.
castle. You just
Yeah,
did not think to bring him into the freaking Hall of Odin.
yeah,
Right.
that might have been a bad idea.
Anything else you wish to do?
Look under his bed to
There
see
any
if he
under
has
rooms here?
any. I'd
Titus,
like to look under the bed to see if he has any sassy comics.
Yo.
you notice that there are other sussy things.
There you
Oh.
go.
Garments.
Oh.
What kind of?
Nightly garments.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Wait, what are the things
Not
you
of
not
said?
even gonna.
his.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna.
His are in the closet, you idiot.
Looks like someone's been busy.
Sure. Anything else you wish to do in his room?
Hmm.
Look around for anything interesting that we might use in the future.
I think the most interesting thing was the replica of Milner, I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not
Ethan,
every day you like it to be in a god's room. There has to be something interesting here.
are there any rooms next to it?
Yes, the other sleeping rooms of gods.
Hey, can I
Does he
look
by
through the
chance have
keyhole?
a door to his bathroom in his room?
It appears there is a bathroom in his room, yes.
I'd like to go check that out.
It is very fancy, but it
Does
is
he have
inspired by the Vikings of. It is just like the other stuff inspired by the Viking of Nordic, meaning it is not a modern toilet.
I see.
Uh,
Does he by chance have like a cabinet or something?
No.
Ah, sad. Hmm. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
yeah.
Serpentis,
Anything you guys want to check out?
did you want to break into the other gods' rooms now, or what do you want to do?
I
No,
just want to
no,
just
fuck
peek through.
that,
I
fuck
want to
that,
peek through the keyhole first, just to
Of
fuck
see
that.
if
which
anyone's in
god's
there.
room do you wish to peek into?
Hmm. There's so many options. Let's check Heimdall. Let's see Heimdall first.
See Heimdall, and you just notice that you see an eye on the other side of the
I was just about
keyhole.
to say the guy who can see anywhere in the nine realms, and you want to peek through his room.
And you see an eye that has the iris that are golden.
Hmm. This might not be a good idea. I'm going to back away slowly. Okay.
You
And then I
actually try to peek into the room of the guy who can see anywhere in the nine realms.
think of it like
And
this.
also somewhat into the future.
Think of it
Exactly.
like this. Technically, it's his fault because he knew I was going to do it. So this
What?
one, yes, if you know that someone is going to do something, you would stop them if it affects you. So since he
Well, he
didn't,
did
Yeah, he did
stop you.
stop you. Were you able to peek into his room? I don't think so.
good point. Here's my counterpoint. Peeks into Loki's room.
It appears that there is no keyhole.
Clever move, clever move.
What
Okay.
are you gonna look into? Who's next? Odin.
Oh, heck no. Heck no. There are limits. There are limits.
Oh.
Really? There are limits for you? I didn't think.
Wow.
Look, the people who I looked into's room were people who I did not, who this one did not think would actually attack. This one has no idea what Odin would do, and this one is pretty sure that those crows are staring at this one.
I mean, they are everywhere.
Who's next then for you, huh?
Let's see. I guess they could be Freya,
You want to
but
look into Freya's room?
this one would probably die.
Yeah.
I just want to say that her title is Goddess of Love, Fertility, and Battle. So
Mm.
Inky. This one might be into
She,
that.
I mean,
she
yo,
is everything a man needs.
basically, yeah.
Hmm. Whose wife is Freya again? She is married to who?
uh,
No one.
no, she was, I think.
Yeah, but she's currently single, is she not?
I
I think she was
forgot.
married to Odin.
No.
No.
Mm.
Or what you may want to know is that you may want to meet Hel sometimes, like Hela, because she
Oh
is
yeah.
the daughter of Loki.
Let's go into her. Wait, let's go look for her.
Do you wish to go into Helheim?
Oh yeah, she's in the Hellhat. Wait, we are going to
Yes,
your.
Freya is the wife of Odin.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
so
Okay.
we are not looking in that room because we're
Yeah,
not
no,
messing with
Says
no.
Odin.
here, it says here Freya is married to Or of the long travels,
He
and they have a daughter.
Oder, and then she was married to Odin because Odin
Ah,
is a bitch.
okay.
Of course he
Not
was.
kidding.
In that case, this one will look into. Eh. Okay, this one is actually not sure anymore.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
interesting. I didn't know Freya had a daughter.
Of course. Do you think she was married to Odin and was... No?
Wait. This one has idea. Let's all try lifting up the hammer.
You think together you will be worthy or what?
No, we all
I don't
lift it
think it
up
works
and
that
then
way.
we drop it. We drop
Uh,
it on those guys outside that ignored this one. Let's go.
My fucking
What?
god.
no, no.
What?
Fine.
Besides, I don't think it's clear that none of us are worthy. So
Yeah.
Wait, you have to be worthy? This one was just using brute strength.
Dude, you saw it earlier with the fucking replica. Do you think we're gonna be worthy of the real thing?
This one did not know.
I mean,
Going to be
to
honest,
to be fair, out of all three of us, you'd probably be the least worthy.
Yeah, that's true.
least worthy. This
You
one
know,
tried
you even your family, background.
341. This one is very proud.
That
Exactly.
amount of killing is not even like worth comparing to 4.
Yeah, Thor's killed Titans.
He killed
He
all
slayed
of
over.
them.
Yeah.
He also drank the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's comparable to what we're talking about.
Yeah. Very comparable.
That's just an interesting feat that he did. I'm just constantly shocked when I hear that.
Uh, I have a list of
Hmm.
all of the gods right now if you want to check any of them out.
Yes, let's keep looking through rooms.
Oh my.
Which one, my friend?
Let's see. Is Oh wait, Hela doesn't have a room here, does she?
No, not anymore.
No.
Hmm. Okay, let's start going in alphabetical order. Who's number one?
Oh my
The
god.
first god saying there is Baldur, which is the god of beauty, innocence, peace, and rebirth, who got tricked by Loki into killing him.
Let's check his room first. Yes.
So Baldur's room, you can see inside, is very tidy and very organized. I mean, he is the god of innocence and peace.
You
There
also have
appears to be even some animals in the room.
You all just hear Serpentis saying, "Oh my goodness, this one is boring. This room is extremely boring. Next room."
Yuulthath. Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go.
Actually, I kind of want to see what the fuck he's gonna do.
The
I mean,
Next
we're
battle.
not gonna be the
Alright.
ones at fault.
the
He
next
is.
room that you
I
find is
mean,
Tyr, who is the god of war, and sometimes also
Ooh.
the god of skies in some tales. What you notice is that there's just a whole lot of weapons in that room.
This one looks like he might be in for a good time. Is he inside?
It does not appear to be inside now.
Okay. I tried to open the door.
It does not open.
Yeah, they would. Of course, they would lock it.
Oh, it's just fucking dumb.
And if you try to lockpick a door that is in the realm of gods, I'm kidding you, it won't work.
Part of me was just thinking, I could try just breaking the lock. But they'd probably notice that.
You really think you could lockpick a lock in Ars Asgard?
Okay, but first, can I take a shot? Can we all just take a long rest?
With the blessing of Odin, you are taking all the long rests. That was also a thing that he did.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, good. I think this is a fine point to end.
I would say so as well. So all of you level up to level 5.
double attack. Let's go.
Yes. Yuulthath, I think, also gets it. I'm not sure if Rangers get it. I forgot.
Either. It's been a while.
Level 5 gives you extra attack as well. And
Oh yeah.
Serpentis, you wanted to multi-class.
Yes.
So you wish to start as a cleric. I think I need to create the subclass trickery domain.
Yes, that's
Probably.
specific.
Because there's no other way of doing this. Except doing that way.
Yeah, trickery domain's literally Loki's thing.
Yeah. So let me look into that really quick. Rogue no, sorry. Cleric trickery domain. Let's see. So you gain oh, it even says in the description, gods of trickery such as Timora, Baspeva, Olidamara, the Traveler, Gal Gittergold, and Loki. Do you get the
Dominate
spell?
person? What the fuck?
You get the
Dimension dual
spells.
polymorph?
Yeah, I mean, these are all really just trickery stuff, isn't it? Charm person, disguise self, mirror image, pass without trace, blink, dispel magic, dimension door,
Dimension dual
polymorph.
polymorph.
I think you
Dominate
get
person.
counterspell normally as cleric, so that's why it's not there. I'm uncertain though. Modify memory is one of your 9th level spells. I'm uncertain if you will reach that because I think you need to be level 14 to get 9th level spells. I'm uncertain though. Meaning you would
Yeah, I don't
only
think
need
I'll.
to level into cleric. I don't think that's what you want to do.
No.
Even though modify memory is one of the funniest spells in the game.
I modify someone's memory to make them think I'm their dad.
That's not how that works. Because you can
How
only
does it work
change
now?
a small amount of time in memory, meaning you would have to change their entire life where their dad is.
Uh,
So the
so a
first
small
thing
amount of memory would
is
be how long?
you starting you choose the domain of first level. You can choose your action to touch a willing creature other than yourself to give it advantage on stealth checks.
That would work.
But only others. Meaning you have to be more of a helping person now because you are a cleric.
I can still think of ways to got people over with that.
I would say you would need to reach um, level 8, so you get Divine Strike on Cleric. So you can infuse your weapon strikes with poison. With poison from Loki, which is not to be messed with. So
How is this poison gonna work? Is it like a random effect?
you deal an extra 1d8 poison damage to the target.
Oh, okay, it's actual poison. I thought you were gonna say it's a random effect that it does on the person who's hit. Like, imagine hitting someone with like a dagger, and all of a sudden one of the random
That
effects is it
apparently does
polymorphs into a
not,
dragon.
by the way, that does not appear to take an action or have limitation on how much you want to use it. It
Ooh,
just
now that would
probably
be
means that you
interesting.
can add 1d8 damage to your any attack, melee attack.
That I might do.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other multi-classing, I think, going on.
On a multi-class into rogue.
Yeah, sure, no. You can try something else, but not play Palo Rogue. So, I also had to tell that Serpentis that he is not allowed to play Palo Rogue.
Yeah, that would be extremely powerful. Divine smites and the stealth attacks.
Yeah,
Wait, can't I give divine smite to the rogue, and
you
then
cannot give Divine Smite to other people.
uh,
Because you imbue it while you attack, as far as I'm aware. I mean, if the people in the comments know it better. No, when you hit a melee weapon attack, it specifically says you.
okay.
Yeah. Plus it expends a spell slot. You have to take a note of that. Just saying. Then yes, I think we can end tonight's session on leaving Force Room and Serpentis being a creep.
Yes.
Wanted to steal stuff. Don't blame me.
Do you
I
really
don't think
think
that
a
makes it
god would
better.
leave their door open while
I
knowing
mean, one
there's
did.
visitors coming?
Yeah, that is a good point.
I mean, technically one did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Thor did. But he's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. That's the only thing he has in there was.
Oh yeah, what's gonna happen with Kami?
I'll probably put him on the other side of Jotunheim.
Oh.
Like he's
Oh.
waiting in Jotunheim.
Oh, perfect.
But yes. I was also planning of some lovely viewers leave comments that we'll do a Q&A probably sometime. Because we also reached level 5, meaning our anniversary tournament is also happening sometime.
Oh, that's nice.
But yes, that's all in due time. Next week is the 7th of January, as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
Meaning we should all be fine to play again.
No, wait, it's the 6th.
The 6th, okay, yes. Shit. I wish you all, by the way, a happy new year. Because we'll probably
Same to
not
you.
meet each other tomorrow.
Yes.
Yep.
Happy
Yep.
New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year,
Then
guys.
we shall end tonight's session. Yeah.
Sorry, 2023.
Bye.
Bye
Weird,
bye.
Jimsy, could you cheers. Jimsy, could you inform me when you've added the
Yes, of course.
trickery
I'll
domain?
do it probably now, but yeah.
Alright. See you then. Bye
See ya.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh wait, now I need to exit nuts. Okay. Good night.
Good night. And there we are again, dear adventurers. Our session ends again. I hope you had a lot of fun. The Nordic Gods got introduced this time. Having Odin, Loki, and others be there is really a treat. We'll see what our adventurers have in Jotunheim for them. Having to find the coldest metal in the 9 realms is definitely a task worth of their handling. If they meet a frost giant or not is just up to them probably. We'll see each other next week. Probably, I guess.